And it was of his Voice of Indonesia. Listener, the South Asia's Travel and Tourism Exchange, or SATTE 2025 is taking place until recently, and it's located in New Delhi. And we would like to know how Indonesia is joining this very great event, because more than 40,000 visitors is said to be coming to this event from across the globe. Joining us from Zoom is the Deputy Marketing of Indonesian Tourism Ministry, is Ibu Made Ayu Marthini. Good morning, Bu.
Good morning.
Okay, so first thing first, for our listener, what is the main benefit that from Indonesia in joining SATTE itself?
Yes, thank you so much for having me here. SATTE is one of the largest B2B or business-to-business tourism exchange in South Asia or in Asia in general. So we always attended SATTE, Wonderful Indonesia, built or present with Wonderful Indonesia pavilion. Because we believe Indian tourists are one of the fastest growing tourists, coming to Indonesia. This is why we need to be there to market our beautiful destinations, our culture, and then also to build an image, a positive image amongst Indian tourists, but also international tourists that attended the bourse or the fair. So that's why almost every year we never miss to be there. And this year again, we present from 19th February to 21st, just last Friday. It's ended with a good result.
With a very good result. But before talking about the result itself, I would like to know, what was the main highlight from Indonesia that was being showcased in this event?
Yes. Indonesia, again, promoting what we call DPSP, Destinasi Prioritas. We have 10 priorities destination, range from Borobudur Temple, and then also Mandalika in West Nusa Tenggara, Labuan Bajo, Lake Toba, Likupang in North Sulawesi, Wakatobi, and others, and plus 3 greater areas of Jakarta, Bali, and also in Kepri, Kepulauan Rio Islands. All of them are major destination in Indonesia. We would like to promote and also market it to the Indian market, because so far Indian tourists come or they know Bali, right? The most famous. But maybe at a certain extent, they also know Borobudur and Prambanan. But this is why event like this make us push us to promote more, and the industry that attended, from travel agent, tour operator, hotels, promote their product, their destination in SATTE. Secondly, we also have or managed to collaborate with the private sector, with the industry, by the industry that focus on Indian market, and there are around 2,000 exhibitors participating there. So we are part of them from Indonesia, and also there are out of them 46 industries or participants come in Wonderful Indonesia pavilion this time around. Okay. With 160 square meters area that we occupy in SATTE ground.
Okay, and I also quote from the ministry's webpage, you said that Bali until now is still the top of mind for Indian, for family, honeymoon, wedding, and MICE. From all these segments, which one is the current priority of the ministry now?
Yes. Okay. Ministry of Tourism for this year has 5 flagship program. Let me start with that. Flagship. The number one is how to ensure that the destination in Indonesia are clean, hygiene and clean. So that's why we have a campaign. We call it Gerakan wisata bersih, clean tourism movement, meaning that we make sure the destination is clean from waste, from garbage. The facility around the destination also available and clean. For example, usually the toilet is number one. They want to check, so that when people go, they are feeling comfortable. Secondly, our flagship program this year is how to ensure that we include technology to help us in marketing. We just last week relaunched, revamping our Indonesia.travel website. Please have a look for the audience, for the listener here. Please check our Indonesia.travel, and you will see the difference from previous one, whereby now we want to include the experience, all of Indonesian 17,000 islands, 38 provinces in Indonesia are now available to be explored. For example, how to get there, what's the culture there, and then what are places of interest, the food. Usually people go and travel for food. We also include that. So, and then we will also have AI capabilities in our website. So that's the second one. The third one, how to make sure that we elevate, to make sure that our product is world class, with three main focus this year. One is gastronomy or culinary. Second one is marine tourism, just because we have a lot of assets, beautiful destination in Indonesia to dive, to surf, to snorkel, even to fish. Fishing in Indonesia is fun because we have we are archipelago country. And last one is wellness. Wellness, why is it important? Because we have local wisdom everywhere in Indonesia. You go to Java, we have jamu, for example, as part of a wellness. And you go to Bali, we have melukat, whereby people from all over the world come to Bali to find peace, for example. We go to NTT, and so forth and so forth. We have food, healthy food, for example, foraging from the forests, in Papua, for example. So all of them, we want to make sure we market it and become a luxury. Luxury means not only the price, but also the experience that tourists or a visitor get by visiting Indonesia. Next one is event. We believe still event is one of the effective way to invite tourists, inbound tourists or Indonesian to travel. For example, if there is sport tourism, for example, there is a marathon. How many people coming? Can be thousands sometimes. Music, culinary event, for example. This event is very good as a destination, as a reason to travel. And they usually spend more when they attend event. I'm sure you also must be attending a lot of event. And this time we want to make sure that the event that we have is IP, intellectual property of Indonesia. Not only we import event, but also we create event that Indonesia. Last one is, of course, desa wisata or rural tourism or village tourism. This is a good program because the impact to the people around in Indonesia is very good. We had more than 6,000 desa wisata in Indonesia. So these are a few, flagship that we want to promote this year. And we hope to get not only numbers, because we have certain target this year for 14 million until 16 million foreign tourists, but also more importantly is the foreign exchange, or in Indonesian is devisa. So we would like to get, or they call it a tourist receipt. We would like the visitors, tourists that come to Indonesia spend more because this is good for economy.
Okay,
yes.
Now talking about the numbers itself, back about the SATTE itself, how is the result? I mean, from the target which was set for SATTE, how was the result?
Yeah. Okay, this is temporary because until now, some of the industry that attended SATTE actually still in India at the moment. They go roadshow, meeting their partners, for example. Yes, the exhibition is finished already on Friday, but they continue until this week. Yeah, some of them, because they already in New Delhi, why not also doing some roadshow? So at the moment, until now, I received a report from my team around 102 billion rupiah already result of the 3 days exhibition, which contributes around 35,000 tourists that already being recorded in our system. So hopefully that 35,000 tourists come to Indonesia, and this will contribute to the target that set for us this year.
And of course,
quite a good.
Yeah, and the roadshow that is still ongoing will also make it bigger. Not only 102 billion, but more than that.
We hope so. We hope next year it get bigger and bigger, and more participant and more activities also there.
Okay, thank you very much, Bu Made Ayu Marthini, for joining us in the Voice of Indonesia. We wish that the result will be very fruitful for us, and not only waiting for until next year. This year, the result will also good for our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Voice of Indonesia. See you around.
See you around. Okay, listener, that's Deputy Marketing of Tourism Ministry, Ibu Made Ayu Marthini, and we talk about South Asia's Travel and Tourism Exchange, or SATTE 2025. If you happen to be around New Delhi, please find or stumble upon our roadshow in there from the companies, operators coming from Indonesia, so that you can find the good parts and the tourism about Indonesia. And of course, this conversation is also available later on our YouTube channel, VOI Official, and the application RRI Digital.
Voice of Indonesia.
All day, no complaints for the game, mate. For the fame, walking my lane.